Good morning, Baltimore. Yeah, what you do in the dark always comes out in the light. That's the learning tree. Yeah, activism classes, activism house, activism in Baltimore. All right, an underground network of friends. It's a time to pee. Did you use the toilet today? You're gonna think about Shorty tomorrow. GOP Carter, leaders of a beautiful struggle, the Maryland Black Caucus, the Democrats. Yeah, it's making a movie. Remember House of Cards? Well, this is a real life House of Cards. That's Ozzie Newsome. That's Ed Mulatello from the Ravens. That's Whitehead's Barbershop. That's Frank Conway. And that's me on the House of Cards. All right? That's me at City Hall. And that's our delegates. And like I said, I was making a movie about Baltimore, the money behind mass incarceration. That's Governor Hogan. All right? And that's Johnny Oleski. That's Bob Ehrlich. Like I said, I was making a movie about Baltimore. I ain't got to ask you to sign a movie release. Everything I did in public. Social media for social change. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. That's my son, Philip and Neil, in the toilet, the toilet in Washington, D.C. You feel me? And that toilet represents how you treat our black community. You treat us like shit. If I go to jail, I got to share that toilet with an inmate. 2026, we're going to share this toilet with the world. Remember Ronald Reagan, the war on drugs? Just say no. Remember Richard Nixon, the Southern Strategy? Yeah. Remember Bill Clinton, and he was locking us up? Locked up all the fathers, took them away from the families? Remember Ivan Bates? He wanted to do the same thing, except he wanted to do it with the kids. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. We got 40 years a slave. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner, so I'm making a movie from terrorists to the best of Baltimore. And we're going to do it through the legal lens. Made for Hollywood activism classes. That's Vanessa Attenberry. That's Ivan Bates and Kaylin Young. That's Barbara Mikulski. That's Malcolm Ruff. And we talking about the money behind mass incarceration. That's Malcolm Ruff. That's your prison industry. And that's Monopoly, the money behind mass incarceration. And we get ready to close the book on this one. You feel me? We get ready to close the book on this one. Activism ain't terrorism. Weaving the social fabric. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. This is to prove I was making a movie. That's Scott Schellenberger. Everything Schellenberger got, he got to turn over. Y'all prosecuted Nafong from the Duke lacrosse team. You're going to have to prosecute Schellenberger. Art and activism. Activism ain't terrorism. This toilet represents how you treat the black community in Baltimore County. You treat us like shit. So Scott Schellenberger, Julian Jones, Pat Young, Izzy Pataki, the Baltimore County Council. Yeah, all of y'all can go to jail. Y'all created a criminal enterprise. I named your judges, your lawyers, and your politicians, and I put them on that toilet. That's the Baltimore Brew, Fern Shin, and she got this too. This toilet is about the school to prison pipeline. Fox 45, David Smith, yeah, Ivan Bates, Jessamy, Sheila Dixon. That's Tim Williams. You feel me? Tim Williams been knowing me since I opened up my store on Falls Road. That's Anthony McCarthy. Ghost from the Past is going to open up doors of my future. WEEA Radio, the Karson Institute, the haves versus the have-nots. And the have-nots ain't having it no more.